Please say something to the parents who make it hard for us to get married. Well, this is a very important issue now, and for a long time we have taken Islam from our cultures. And our cultures tell us that you must marry a man who looks a certain way. And some people say you can't marry the man until he becomes doctor. He's a doctor. Or he has a certain amount of money. Or he's got a car and he's got all these different things. And so what happens in some Muslim countries is the men do not get married until they're 30, 35 years old. And something like women don't get married till later. And in the past, maybe that was okay because the societies were controlled. You weren't seeing nakedness in front of you. You weren't under temptation. It has changed today. Adultery and fornication has become the order of the day. And some people will look to you like you're strange if you're not committing adultery and fornication. And so therefore, we have to go back to our sources. We have to not be ashamed of our religion. And you'll see in the time of the Prophet ﷺ, they would get married when they're young. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because in our lifestyle, we don't have teenagers. Here you have children, and then teenagers, and then adults. And a teenager is somebody who's lost in between childhood and adulthood. He's not an adult yet, but he's not a child. He wants the food like an adult. He wants the privileges, but he doesn't want to take responsibility. Okay, but in our culture, you know, even a young person is taught responsibility from when he's young. And when she reaches puberty, you know, she's taught how to be a woman. And not have to wait 8 years before she's taught how to be a woman. And so there's nothing wrong with our young people getting married. We need to support them. Maybe it means that we have to help them for 2 or 3 years. But it's better that they did that than they fall into boyfriend, girlfriend, and fall into fornication and adultery, and HIV, AIDS, and drugs, and all the other things that come when you're living this world. And so, in order to bring them out of this, we have to think out of the cultural box that only a person who looks a certain way, only a certain tribe, only a certain group. This tribalism is killing us. We have to come out of tribalism and nationalism and judge people not on their color or their tribe, but on their taqwa. There's nothing wrong with marrying somebody in your family. Nothing wrong with that. That's permissible. But our family, our greater family, which is supposed to be deeper than blood, is the family of Islam. And so it's not till we reach that point that we will really get the taste of what the love of Islam really is.